Good morning.
Yeah, go for it.
You guys, the Orlando game felt different from your other draws and losses in the last 2 months. What felt different to you? What was different on the field?
It felt more like us, how we want to be, how we try to be, and how we train every day with courage and believing in what we want to do. And that's how I felt in the game as well.
You guys had Sean back for the first time in over a month. How did he just help boost the back line in that game and just all the time?
Sean's a great player, and yeah, he's a big help. He's very good wherever he gets put in the field, so it is a big help because he is a good defender and he's very good and calm on the ball, so he's very good.
And you guys could possibly, I know Rudy has played his first minutes for two for the first time all season. What is that prospect of possibly having Rudy back in the field like?
That's incredible. It's fantastic for him. He's had a tough year, and it's great for the environment when we're in trainings, for the team as the person Rudy is. So the fact that he's getting more and more fit now is great for everyone, and it's only going to help, whether it's pushing someone in training or him giving something to someone, or if he will play. It's good either way.
You said it's been a rough year. How have you just seen him respond to the struggle of this injury this whole season?
Rudy's a very strong guy, and I'm not sure everyone knows that. I'm 100% sure that when he's fit enough to come back, he will come back, and he will come back well.
Your coach said a couple of weeks ago that he was going to be watching the table. He was looking at the table for the first time. He doesn't usually try to pay attention to it. He was paying attention to it. How much are you guys going to be keeping an eye on the movement in the standings on decision day?
Of course, I think we're gonna follow. I think that's natural at this stage of the season, and the good thing is, whatever happens, we have to win our game. Whether that's like to get 3 points and to get our feeling like stronger going into playoffs or play-ins, and then we'll see what happens. It's not to say, but if we focus on ourselves to get a good performance in on Saturday and hopefully 3 points, then we'll see what happens. But the most important for us is the cohesion right now and the grit that we put in, the effort, and then we'll see what the outcome will be.
Does it feel similar to how you guys were performing earlier in the season and how it feels right now?
What do you think? Earlier in the season?
Just when you guys were picking up a couple more wins, when you guys were just shutting out teams and defensively felt more, looked a little stronger. Does it feel more like the early season?
For me, that's hard to say. I feel like this time of the year, it's always going to be a little bit different because we know what's about to happen, and it's about finding that little bit of extra, whether that's grit or cohesion in the team or motivation. Is just going to feel a little bit different. Whether we try to approach it the same way all year round, nonetheless, it's going to be a little bit different now, but in a great way that's super exciting, and it's about how can we find that one little extra percent of either smile or excitement or performance, shutouts, score goals, attack well, defend well. Everything is a very exciting time right now, and yeah, it's very exciting.
Are you keep growing it out, or are you going to shave it before play?
I'm gonna grow it out, I think. We'll see. Something changes, but I'm gonna grow it out for now.
Thank you.
You have been a part of some very successful postseason runs in 2021, 2023. So you understand when others watching the league who've been a part of the league say that momentum and confidence are really important at this point in the season. What part of the last 2 weeks has given you the feeling like, you know what, I think we're starting to get our mojo back, and this feels more like the team that we've been for the most of 3 years?
I think it's natural after harder times or a little bit of struggle that you go a little bit inward, whether individual or as a group, and figure out what more can I bring to the table. And I think we've all had to do that. And Orlando game was one game. It was not perfect. It probably never will be perfect. I think all of us felt more like ourselves, and also hopefully has found out or realized, okay, we can give a little bit more, not only about how much we run or whatever, but it can be courage, can be the passion or the little extra excitement, smile, happiness that you just bring on an everyday basis to your teammate. Because as you said, everyone knows that as long as we have a chance to make the playoffs and compete there, momentum is everything. So yeah, I feel great, and I feel like we are in a good place. We come from a little bit of a humbling time, and I think that can be super healthy leading into what's ahead of us.
One of the other things people say is helpful at this time of the year is experience of having been there before. And the core of this team, even though Rudy hasn't started, but he's on the training pitch, is pretty much the core we saw, save for a forward, in 2023. Does that benefit the crew going into the postseason?
Hopefully we're able to take advantage of having been there before or experienced something similar. Mm-hmm. But being new to a situation is also not always bad. Like having new guys that don't know what it is, and hopefully they can come in with just the no expectations and just energy and, okay, what is this? Let's see how we figure it out. Let's just bring some energy and see where that leads us. Mixed with the experience, I hope that can be great.
In the time you've spent here in Columbus, you've had the good fortune of playing with a gentleman who's been called one of the best midfielders in American soccer history. What contribution has Darlington Nagbe made to your career?
First of all, as a person, I think he was the guy that I'd heard most of before I came to the crew. Really? As a person. Mm-hmm. For being this incredible human being that you think, okay, what is he doing on a daily basis that makes people speak of him in this way? Mm-hmm. And now I've been here for 2.5 years, and I've seen what a humble, generous, helpful leader he is. It's very hard to describe because, wow, he's incredible. And I think most people hopefully can see that just by looking at him. On the field, yeah, he has something else, a raw talent and something that you, like, it's hard to say for me. It's for the first time in my career when someone has retired from my team, I've really, really thought, okay, damn, I was proud to have played with this guy. Not to take anything away from anyone else, but Darlington really set out to me. That's the best way I can describe it.
That's an awesome reflection. Thank you for that. Last question regarding Saturday. With the Darlington Farewell Tour and the fact that it's the last regular season home match, a win would be great for everybody. You haven't won there since the 19th of July in regular season play. Is there a risk that it gets a little bit too much in the way of pomp and circumstance and you lose sight of what the objective is on the field?
No, that should be something we should be able to tolerate. Simple as that. We want the crowd, everything to go as crazy as possible, and it's our job to control what we have to control, and that is on the pitch.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Malte.
Thank you.